Welcome back, JAGs. I'm Joseph Sweeney. On today's episode, we meet some members of the DECA Club, get some updates from Brian and Sophia in sports, and we have some Thanksgiving fun. This is JAG TV. Threats against the school were made on social media last month, but campus administration has determined them to be unfounded. Elijah has the details on how the campus is responding.
Threats made on Instagram and Snapchat were quickly investigated by campus admin this month, only to find that these posts were targeted to another campus with the JHS name.
Nothing in there was referring to Claudia Taylor Johnson High School. Well, of course, people see it and assume it must be Johnson here.
But the issue soon became that students kept spreading this misinformation without real proof.
The biggest battle was to stop sharing, to don't make assumptions on something that you don't know. Best thing to do is come alert us immediately so we can confirm students that, look, if something was happening, we would be letting you know.
Oh, I thought it wasn't legitimate, but still cause for concern because you never know.
People were talking about it, like they're like, oh, did you hear about this, did you hear about that? Kind of just spread around the school from each person to person.
Senior Max Palacios recognizes that students need to do their part to help combat this misuse of social media.
Honestly, I feel like that's kind of on us. We need to be more focused on making sure that stuff like that doesn't go on. We should be advocating more and helping each other instead of tearing each other down, I feel like.
Be careful about what you say online. It is never okay to threaten violence, even on social media. So.
For JAG TV, this is Elijah Henderson.
November is DECA month. Raina and Alejandra talk with the members to find out what DECA is all about.
Senior Ria Punjani plans to major in business at UT Austin, but before she gets there, she's been involved in the campus DECA program.
DECA encompasses a lot of different things, but the premise of it is basically just prepare emerging leaders of America. A lot of people have the misconception that DECA is just a business club. However, it encompasses a lot of different variations of business and just life in general.
Some benefits to joining DECA include the opportunity to make new friendships, so you network with a lot of different people when you go to compete, and then it looks great on your resume and your college applications.
Along with socializing, DECA sets you up for real-world experiences and challenges.
DECA helps by kind of putting you in business settings before you actually go into the workplace. Helps you with interviewing, stuff like that. It puts you in a lot of on-the-spot settings, which you'll be faced with a lot in the workplace. So it kind of just prepares you for public speaking, as well as just knowing what you're talking about.
And for the students in DECA, the month of November is more than just Thanksgiving.
So DECA month is where we do literally every single activity possible. So we have a restaurant night every Tuesday of the month. We also have a social media post and a story post every single day. So there's 31 DECA posts every DECA month. And then there's just different challenges and stuff like that. And all of our deadlines are at the end of November. So it's just the maximized kind of potential during DECA month.
Meetings are every Thursday in E204, and anyone's invited to come and get involved.
You can be in healthcare, you can be in photography, you can be in journalism, you can be in any career path, and you can still be in DECA. So there's no requirement, which is, I think, the best thing about it.
For JAG TV, this is Alejandra Ortiz.
NHS inductions will be held on December 1st in the school auditorium from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Final exams for the first semester will take place the week of December 13th through 17th, and there are new exemption guidelines. Naima and Elsa have more.
Final exams are coming up, and with exam exemptions, you may be able to get out of these. But do students even know how these work?
To be honest, not really.
No, I do not.
No.
Honestly, I don't really know.
No, I don't.
No, I do not.
This year, the requirements are just like the ones implemented last year.
Exemptions, you have to have an 85 in the class, and this year again they are waiving the attendance requirement.
But there are some things that can keep you from claiming your exemption.
You can't have been given any disciplinary action and sent to ISS or anything higher.
Advanced courses are also off limits for exemptions this semester.
So for the first semester, you can't exempt any AP classes, but honors you can exempt the first semester. Second semester, you could exempt AP.
The window to exempt opens the first week of December.
So exam exemptions, the window will be from December 6th at 7 a.m. through December 8th at 4:30 p.m. And they have to do it within those windows because the window will close and that's it. Students are allowed to do that for up to 3 classes.
To exempt a class, you first have to open Skyward. You can get to it by Launchpad or the NEISD webpage. There's a folder that says Exam Exemption with a ticket. When you click on it, pick the 3 classes you want to exempt. For any other information, check your emails or check in with your teachers. For JAG TV, this is Naima Carey.
Star makeups will be held the week of December 6th through 10th for students who chose not to take them during the pandemic. The ALE Work-Based Learning Program is promoting a blanket drive to help out those who are less fortunate during the winter months.
We actually partner with an organization called 210 Street, and that is the organization that we will be taking all of the blankets. It's actually for the whole districts. Everybody has different things that they're collecting. Ours just happens to be the blankets.
Band is back after a big week at UIL State and Grand National Competition in Indiana. Karen shares with us how they did this semester.
The band just finished up their fall season after earning recognition at both the state and national levels. This year's show was a crowd pleaser featuring music by Billy Joel and Elton John.
The show is titled Opposites Attract. It features many different things, such as 2 dueling pianos, a sax quintet, which is, in my opinion, probably the best part of the show, brass versus woodwinds, and so on and so forth. It's a very great show. I definitely recommend watching it.
Despite their intense schedules, the CTJ band is grateful for an eventful season.
It's been intense. There's been a lot of practicing. We've had 6-day rehearsal weeks pretty much every week. Our only days off are usually Sundays, so we have to cram a lot of our work in during the week. And we have rehearsal every day after school. But we've gone to a lot of competitions this year, which we didn't get to do last year.
Once they took the field in Indiana at Lucas Oil Stadium, band members like senior Haley Hickerson and A.R. Garnica had one moment left to sing.
I'm really excited to get to do a retreat block with all of the other bands because we haven't really gotten to interact with them much, and it's always really fun to go see them and get to talk to people from like all around the country.
Probably being able to conduct Part 5 as a drum major, being able to go back there and compete again with all the great bands. That's probably what I'm most excited for.
Congratulations to the Claudia Taylor Johnson Marching Band on their 2021 season. For JAG TV, this is Karen Flores.
And now, here's Brian and Sophia with JAG Sports.
What's up, Jags? This week on JAG Sports is the start of wrestling season. We got football playoffs, a wrap-up of cross-country season, and results from swimming.
Not to mention, it's time for the Jags to take the court for basketball. This is JAG Sports. Let's take it back a couple of weeks when Max Palacios competed in state for cross country.
This was Max's 4th trip to state after taking 3rd at the regional meet.
Basketball season started with girls' home season opener last Tuesday against the Harlan Hawks, with a JAG win 34-28.
And the boys met the Hawks on the court this week, losing 76-55.
Swim celebrated multiple top placements at the Arena Fall Classic.
Girls placed 2nd overall.
Boys placed 3rd overall. 200 medley relay, both girls and boys placed 1st.
50-meter freestyle, 2nd place for the girls.
100-meter freestyle, both boys and girls placed 1st.
200 freestyle, girls placed 1st.
Girls placed 1st for the 100-meter backstroke.
And finally, for the 100-meter butterfly, both teams took 2nd.
The Jags will meet Reagan and Churchill this afternoon in the pool.
We kicked off playoff action with an evening pep rally
with a special performance by the Legacies and faculty. For the first time in Johnson history, football has had an undefeated district season.
While the season has ended for the Jags, Coach Soto knows that this year being district champs was still a moment to savor.
We're just leaving bigger shoes to fill. You know, last year is the first time in a long time we went 2 rounds in the playoffs. This year is the first time we've gone 10-0. So, I mean, the future is bright.
The Jags fought hard, but came up just short, falling 51-45 versus New Braunfels.
That was just a great game. It was a great high school football game to watch. Of course, nobody totally forgets. Our motivation is just making ourselves better.
Coach Soto is incredibly proud of how this season went.
Either which way, we have set a goal, we've attained a goal, and we're moving forward, and we've gotten better the whole time.
It wouldn't be right to end the season without a message from Coach Soto to the seniors who made this season possible.
To take what they learned, you learn life lessons on the gridiron, and they definitely learned that if they just believe in themselves a little bit and count on each other, they'll go a lot further with each other than they do by themselves.
Coach Soto isn't focusing on the loss entirely. He also has his eyes on the future of Johnson Jaguar football.
Without doubt, we want to match what we've done and improve. We want to go rounds in the playoffs. We want to go to the state championship, and we're not going to stop till we get there.
For JAG TV, I'm Jordan York reporting.
And on Friday night, the Jags fought hard all the way until the end, losing 51-45 to the New Braunfels Unicorns. Congratulations on an amazing season.
Johnson participated in National Signing Day on November the 10th. 7 Jags took their turns signing on the dotted line, committing to schools from across the country.
Congratulations to Stevie Albright,
Kendall Dow,
Patrick Gale,
Kyle Nahan,
Michaela Moore,
Elsa Musselman,
and Riley Schaffer. A new Instagram account surfaced at the beginning of football season, and with every win, it's gotten even more popular.
If you're a fan of the football team, you're probably a fan of the Jags Football Meme Insta, an account that's racked up almost 1,000 followers this season.
I started this off as a joke. I didn't think it would reach 800 followers.
The meme page was the result of 2 seniors trying to get the student body more invested in the Johnson football team.
I didn't really start the page with my boy Zach. He just one day was like, I think we should make a football meme page, and we all love the idea.
It's not only fun for the student body, it's keeping the football players entertained as well.
I think it's hilarious. I think it brings a lot of people together.
The meme page? I mean, it's funny. I've been on the meme page, a lot of people have been on the meme page. You just get to sit back and laugh at it.
And the athletes are more than happy to play along.
I am the messiah of the football team, you know what I'm saying, bro? It gives us something to laugh about. We can mess around with B-Money, the Alabama commit, and Cannon Fairley, playmaking, Superman, John Wayne Player of the Week.
It's all good now, you see what I'm saying? Because at least they're able to put some respect on my name. I'm Superman now, apparently. Added to playmaking.
All of the memes are made by Zach and Jackson, with ideas from various football players.
I have a few friends on the football team. They gave me some ideas. Well, I don't know how I come up with these crazy ideas. It's like a gift, you know.
Overall, every player we talk to thinks the football page has a positive impact on the team. For JAG TV, this is Dylan Fonville.
Wrestling kicked off their season with inter-squad duels on campus. Tonight, the Jags will take on Steele High School.
Nothing says Thanksgiving in Texas more than football, but what do the players say?
Flying cars, we love that sound.
Yaga. Kobe. Yep. Donkey. Donkey.
Circular motion, brush your teeth. Give it back. You took it. Be quiet. Throw of elegance. Catch. Get off me, scoundrel. I surrender. I want a large chicken sandwich. Wait, hold the ketchup. Hold the ketchup.
Add lettuce. Add pickles. With tomatoes. Absolutely no mayo. Large fry, large fry,
Give me a large fry too. A large fry.
Man, can you believe the moon flies? Crazy. Holding. Twinkle, 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 holding. Twinkle, twinkle, holding.
That's it for this week, Jags. See you next time with more JAG action.
While there continues to be a custodial shortage, seniors have stepped up to lend a hand. Danny and Monica found out how students can participate.
The campus still only has about 50% of the typical custodial staff, so FBLA and Key Club seniors have stepped in.
We thought this was a good initiative to start, especially because of the TikTok trend that was going around with restrooms and everything, so we thought it was a good initiative to sort of help the janitors bounce back, especially because they're understaffed at this time.
Many people have volunteered to help out after school and be part of the cleanup efforts.
We've had around, I want to say 40 to 50 people consecutively, but we have different clubs who monitor each week. So for example, this week we have Spanish Honor Society, so it's up to them to get their members to come and join.
2 days a week, students who volunteer can help by picking up trash, wiping down windows, and sweeping, along with many other chores. To get this started, Sarah and Sonia had to get the campus approval and get trained.
So to make this happen, I originally talked to the sponsor of my club, FBLA, And so we had to have, or like I had to pitch that idea to her first. And then from then on, we had scheduled together a meeting with Mr. Berg and Mr. Kamalander.
And the groups hope to keep this going all year long.
The plan is right now to keep this going for the rest of the year, just to help put this as a beautification project for Johnson.
From JAG TV, this is Danny Butler.
Some classic Thanksgiving foods are turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and green beans. But that doesn't mean everyone loves them. Here's Itzel, Aubrey, and probably some of your friends.
Next week is Thanksgiving, that one day of the year when your family makes a bunch of food you don't necessarily like. Once again, we asked JAGs for their favorites and not so favorites.
My favorite Thanksgiving dish is mashed potatoes.
So my favorite Thanksgiving food has to be the mashed potatoes. The way that the gravy and the potatoes, they're just an amazing combination.
My favorite Thanksgiving food is probably the mashed potatoes. I like the way my mom makes them.
It's an unpopular choice, but I really like pumpkin pie.
My favorite is pumpkin pie.
The pumpkin pie.
My favorite is probably cranberry sauce. That's controversial.
If you don't like cranberry jam, you need to leave.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, okay.
My favorite is turkey, and my least favorite is green beans.
Green beans? Oh. My favorite Thanksgiving food would be mac and cheese.
You look like a green bean.
Your mom's a green bean.
My favorite is turkey.
My favorite Thanksgiving food is definitely the turkey. You just can't go wrong with that. It's a classic.
Or stuffing or just turkey.
I would have to say my least favorite is, shoot. I probably don't like turkey that well. I mean, I just wish it was just ham, because ham is just a superior food.
That's respectable.
I hate stuffing. I'm sorry to those who like stuffing. It is nasty.
My most favorite is probably like pizza.
My favorite is prime rib.
What? Prime rib is good.
Rice.
Yams.
So whether you like turkey or not, have a happy Thanksgiving. From JAG TV, this is Itzel Lotta and Aubrey Warmke.
Now, for some news beyond campus, here's HSA. In case you haven't been paying attention, here's what's been happening in the Alamo City. On November 10th, a federal court judge ruled against Governor Greg Abbott's executive order banning mask mandates in public schools. Public schools will now be free to implement their own mask mandates without risk of repercussion from the state. Following FDA approval on November 2nd, children ages 5 through 11 can now be vaccinated against COVID-19. Over 1 million vaccinations have been administered in the age group already. The 27th annual Mariachi Vargas Extravaganza will be taking place at various locations downtown the week of November 27th through December 4th. Not only will there be performances from well-established mariachi, but also competitions between aspiring groups and high school performers from all across the country. The annual Rotary Ice Rink at Travis Park will be opening Friday, November 19th, and will be open daily until the middle of January. Skate rentals cost $14, with only a $7 charge on Tuesdays. Also on November 19th, festive lights will be going up downtown by the Alamo. The grounds will be open until 7 p.m. through January 3rd for the occasion. Festive lights have already been placed on the Riverwalk as well, and will remain up until January 9th. Finally, the Jewish Federation of San Antonio will be celebrating the first day of Hanukkah at SeaWorld's Bay of Play on November 28th. Tickets for the park will cost $47 and will include access to the menorah lighting ceremony, as well as the music and arts and crafts for kids. That's all for this week, JAGs. See you next time. Next week, when you gather with your family, remember there's plenty to be thankful for here on campus. Christy and Lily share what JAGs are thankful for.
What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for all the people that decide not to put on deodorant, because it really makes my day so great.
I'm thankful for people cutting in the line. It's really makes my day.
When people cut in front of me in the cafeteria line, it's like the best thing ever.
I'm thankful for the slow walkers at Johnson, you know, that just be sitting there, be walking like 2 miles an hour while I'm sitting there trying to pass them and get to class, but they're like, nah, we finna sit there and talk the whole time.
What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for the people that kiss in the hallway.
Couples that show a lot of PDA in the hallways.
I'm thankful for Miss Mosley.
What are you thankful for?
You know what, I just want to say I'm really thankful for other people, you know. I'm just so thankful for them, especially, you know, when they walk slowly. I just love that. Thank you so much, Johnson. Thank you.
Don't forget, Friday, November 19th will be an early release day, and the campus will be closed November 22nd through the 26th for Thanksgiving. For more updates before our next show, be sure to follow us on Instagram at JAG Student Media or on Twitter at MyJagNews. That's all for this week, Jags. See you next time.